This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNNLive, and we're here at the MicroCap Conference 2015 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. With me right now is Gilles Gaudreault from QUES Solution, QUES. Gilles, welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure being here.
It's great to have you. So for our audience, let's get an overview of QUES Solution.
Well, QUES Solution is a solution provider for everything which is related to technology of data capturing. Okay, that includes everything inside the four walls and outside the four walls. So that would include products that are related to hardware, products that are related to labels and ribbons, and everything also which is related to data capturing.
Okay, so let's first get into the technology a little bit. So is it a SaaS play, or do you actually have hardware that you then are using to help service the customer's needs?
Well, it's both together. Okay, we have hardware of which we're going to incorporate SaaS into it, and in that SaaS, so we're going to make sure that it's going to be tailored, to the client's requirements.
Okay, so you go into the four walls.
Yeah.
And then you provide the hardware, and then that's installed so that it has your software on it, so that outside the four walls you're able to capture all the data that they need. Is that
That's
correct?
exactly it. We could use our own software, or we could partner with other people, of which will provide us with their own software.
So is a client are you able to curtail it to a client's needs? So let's say they only need this kind of data to collect as opposed to some other kind of data.
Yes, we could do it. As a matter of fact, the first thing that we do when we meet a client is to make sure, that we go with their specifics, to make sure that we're going to be tailoring, the product offering accordingly to their real requirements.
Okay, so recently the company's put out a lot of news over the last couple months, so I'd like to kind of get an overview of what's been going on at QUES Solution.
Well, there's a lot of changes, that is occurring at QUES Solution. First of all, the corporation, started, to do mergers back in November of last year. So the book that we're presenting today is not really representative of what is the corporation as of today. The corporation now, with the last merger with the Canadian corporation, which is called Viascan QData, is giving us, an international footprint, that covers East Coast, West Coast, South, and North on the North American base. So that includes Canada, of course, and USA.
So let's use one of your customers as an example, because I want to know how the technology is then implemented with some of your clients. So can you, using an example, how does it all work together?
Well, first of all, let's say that if I take a client, of which we have lately done installation of products that they wanted us, to improve their capabilities of having, faster systems to do inventory management and make sure, that they could use that inventory in different stores. So what we have done is that we came up with a solution that includes hardware and software, which is providing the client, to have instant accessibility on inventory on all of the different sites that they have.
Okay, so basically you're saying, as an example, that a client will be able to see how much inventory they have left, how much they are bringing in, and then also that's been sold at any one of their different locations?
Yes, but also in real time, without having to use any kind of other systems, with handheld devices, they could determine exactly, what is the inventory status, throughout North America.
So what about your technology is different than what currently exists?
It's not mainly the technology which is different. It's the way, we take the technology and that, we're going to design a specific product, which is fully tailored to the customer requirements.
So who are the target markets for you?
Well, we have, different verticals and mainly 5 pillars. We cover everything which is related, to transportation, everything to retail. If you're talking about the warehouse management and all this. So these are, the kind of horizontal clients that we have.
Okay, so, and what's your background?
My background, I have a financial background. I've started my first business when I was 18 years old. And
that was yesterday, right?
The day before.
Okay.
Yeah, almost. Okay. So my background is mainly financial.
And So moving forward, and from what you can tell me, what are some of the company's goals and milestones that you'd like to achieve?
Well, the first one is to make sure that with all of the mergers that did occur in the past year is that, we take that time, to improve two things, or I would say even three things. The first one is to make sure, that we can increase the gross margin of the corporation. With all the benefits that we have, with all those mergers, we know that we can have, better prices from our suppliers, and also, make sure that we can reduce some of the costs, with the number of people that we have. The second thing, would be more likely towards having double-digit EBITDA. Okay, right now the corporation is in single digit, and our aim is to make sure that within the next few years, we can hit double-digit EBITDA.
So where can our audience go and find more information about QUES Solution?
Well, on our website, it's fairly easy. They have to use www.questsolution.com, and they're going to have access to all the phone numbers, names, and all of the people that could be reached out in specific kind of questions that they could have.
My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN Live at the MicroCap Conference 2015 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Again, with me is Gilles Gaudreault from QUES Solution, QUES. Gilles, thank you so much for coming on to SNN Live.
Welcome, sir. Thank you.